This investigation took us to the city of West Texas to an old bar called Mynars Bar. We were called in to investigate amid several claims of activity, including seeing a ghostly figure on the security camera standing behind the bar when it was closed, hearing footsteps on the wooden floor when they were there alone, strange feelings of being watched in the party room, items disappearing then reappearing in a different place, disembodied voices, sounds of dominoes being shuffled, and lights turning on and off by themselves. History shows that this has been an operating bar since the 50s. In the 30s and 40s, it was a small mom-and-pop's grocery store. The city of West Texas is rich in history and folklore as well as ghostly goings-on. If y'all don't mind being recorded while we release of information, and the third one is the first one right here is you cannot release anything. Second one, which is
like if you're in here by yourself and it's really quiet.
let us know. Let your dad know that you're...
Hi, we're here at Mynars Bar in West Texas, and I am Elizabeth and this is Robert. We're both sensitives and we're going to investigate this property tonight with a lot of alleged activity happening, and we're excited to get started and see what we can find out. So come on, follow us in. So before we go in, the first thing I picked up was, and this is going to sound strange, but this doorway, I feel like it's alive. It's got its own conscious, and this door can open and close on its own without anybody touching it. And I don't know, I've never felt that before in a door, but this doorway to me feels alive. Did you pick up anything on the door? No. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go in and see what else we feel. So, if it's okay, I'd like to start in here and work my way around, because when I first came in, I was drawn to this room back here, and I'd like to explain what I felt and what I've seen. So, can you see without, should I turn a flashlight on? So, did you want to start, or?
You can start.
Okay. There's a group of men who like to sit at these tables and play something. I don't know if they play cards or if they just get together and reminisce, but there's at least 5 men that are in this. Well, they go everywhere, but this is kind of where I saw them tonight. They were sitting over here at this table, just minding their own business and watching what was going on.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, stay right there. Robert, shake your head no. Okay, that's you. Never mind. There's a shadow behind you and it's them. So what table do they sit at?
I saw them at this table.
Okay.
But I would be sure that, I mean, they would probably move tables from time to time, but this is where they were tonight.
Whenever I walked over here earlier, I saw one at this table, an older gentleman, white hair.
Where was he sitting exactly?
Right here. And then I saw a car drive past, and it was gone.
like to hang out in this area. So that's good that we both picked up on that. So. Okay. I just feel like this part of the building is the most active as far as where the ghosts, the spirits like to hang out. I don't know if they're former employees or what, but they seem very comfortable here, like they have been here for a long, long time. So, okay,
I just want to say something. When we were here doing an interview, we came in this room, sat at that table there, started getting hits on the K2. We had the recorder out. We took the K2 and put it on that table right here where Robin was talking about. And before the interview ever started, I walked through here, took the flashlight down. Okay. Oh, you don't have to turn it up. Why are you? Okay. Before the interview started, I came through here and took pictures with the camera, and I caught a smoky form sitting in the back chair.
cool. I think that there would be, the employees that work here would see a lot of shadow play in this room, just because of the amount of spirits that wander through this area. I wouldn't be surprised if they do see things from time to time moving in this room. Probably orbs as well at night. Lots of orbs, because like I said, there's quite a few people that hang around in here.
I don't know, it was here. I just feel weird
Just a strange feeling there.
here, yeah.
Can you describe any?
I felt it here. This area, it's just like static.
Static?
On the back of my arm, yeah. Like, I feel like the hairs on the back of my arm are standing out. I walked in this room earlier, I got like a heavy feeling in my chest. I felt like it was hard to breathe. What, in that door over there, not this one.
I feel like this doorway here, they like to, the spirits will stand here and watch what's going on out here during the daytime. It's just a good spot for them to watch what's going on without really being seen. So the bar area here, there's an older man that I think he must have worked here or owned the place at one time, but he is back here like he still owns the place, moving things around. I'm sure they must see him from time to time because he's very, very prominent.
He stands where?
Behind the bar.
This was one of the claims of activity that the owner said he caught on the security camera of a shadow man standing behind the bar. Okay, can you describe him? How tall do you think he is?
I would say he's probably 5'8", probably looked like, to me, he was in his late 60s. So very active in this area. I would think that things get moved around. I would think people would see him. Shadows through this area.
I guess that's my reflection. I thought I saw a shadow.
Yeah, you're going to see shadows through here because he's very, very active.
No, going toward that door, but I think it's either my shadow. Yeah, it's probably my shadow.
Like I said, I think things probably get moved around through here, or you can hear things moving through here. On this side, I think the TV may come on by itself. I feel like there's a woman also in here. A younger woman, maybe in her early 20s or something, and I don't know how she fits into all this, but I have seen a young female over here when I first came in as well. Blonde, she had a white dress on. Like I said, I don't know how she fits into this, but she looked like she was probably from maybe 80, 100 years ago. Did you see her?
What are you feeling, Robert?
But I felt it.
He felt her, okay. So that's good. Okay, back here. Do you want to start here? Since I've been kind of starting.
Sure. I didn't feel much. I got dizzy when I kept walking back and forth through that doorway and that area over there trying to grab stuff and move it. I had a headache when I walked back and forth through here. That's about it.
Yeah, this room too, to me, is not as active as the rest of the building, but I do believe that there's still movement in here, probably shadow play. Almost getting like a music or something like that, like
Live music.
yeah, like sometimes they hear music. And did you pick up on that too? And I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm hoping that makes sense. Probably with the amount of spirits in here, I'm guessing that they would hear a lot of whispers and a lot of talking, and there's nobody there. Or they feel like there's somebody standing next to them and they turn around, there's no one there. Because the place is very active. It's just, I don't feel anything negative here. Do you feel anything negative? So it's just a place where spirits are coming because they're used to the place and they're comfortable here. And I don't think they really have anything to
Something just touched me on my back. Something just poked me in the back right here, right there. I mean, it was a poke.
One thing I forgot, whenever I was standing over there, Gus was over there with me, and I didn't hear him walk away. I thought he was still there, and I felt like I backed into him, so I turned around.
So that's all that I picked up while I was here. I guess Robert can confirm that he was feeling the same thing. So I'm excited to hear what the owner has to say and what's been going on and see how close we came to getting it right.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of ghost tech equipment in Central Texas. Gizmo Guru, 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to batteries plus bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries plus bulbs. Trust the plus.
Has she hit on any points on what y'all have been?
Yes. The deal with, I'll start at the beginning. The deal with the front door, that door opens. You can have this door completely shut down like it is right now. I don't care if it's winter time, summer, or whatever. That door will open up.
Both.
Both of them. And it's crazy because the door opens to the inside, the screen door opens to the outside.
That's a heavy front door.
And it'll open. It's both, and they always said even my daddy was here, he said that when the door opens, it's gonna rain within 3 days. And they can be like clear to saying they're gonna do anything. And that door will open up. Sometime the front door will open, like, sometime it'll open like this, sometime it'll open all the way. And the screen door will open too sometime.
Yes.
And I mean, that happens all the time, like all the time though.
And it rains within 3 days.
Yes,
Yeah, it's alive. I would think that that door has, it is alive.
Yes.
It can think for itself.
yes. And the deal in the back in the day, they used to play a bunch of cards here and stuff and whatever, you know, Boo-Ray and all that. There'd be a bunch of guys, they were like, you know, like saying 5 guys, 8, 10, whatever. And they would play cards here and all that kind of good stuff. And because at one point in time there was a room right here that they played cards in, and it's just how it was back in the day, way back. And so you know they'd play in the back, you know, and that was a bar at one time. And you know this was a bar, that was a bar behind this wall here. And so
Explain to me about the 3 tables out front.
yes, I mean, you know, that's just where I've seen stuff, you know what I'm saying? The 3 tables were like what you talking about, where people are at.
Right, when you come in the front door,
Yes.
that's why I asked you about
Yes.
the tables.
The lady you're talking about, I don't know, I don't have a clue about that, you know, but
She just kind of
yes,
was there and then gone.
Yes.
I don't know who she is.
and the deal with the person behind the bar might have been like maybe when he was in his 60s. But my father, he had this bar for 33 years. And he would stand behind the bar, and that's why the bars wore down the way it is. Because he'd stand back there with his beer and stuff, and he'd walk up and down and talk to people. That was his deal, tell stories and stuff.
Oh, okay,
So, you know, he was 80-something when he died.
okay.
But yeah, he was here 33 years. You know, he's been past 16 years this year. So that's probably what that is. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's what he loved. You know, you gotta love to be in business that long in a beer joint.
Was the height about right for him as well?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
I can show you picture behind the wall, on the wall back there, so.
Tell her what you saw on your closed caption cameras that you called your wife
The
about.
first night was, there, in the middle of the bar, there was a guy, a big guy. Like, I mean, this guy was 6-something. He was huge, and I mean, he was standing behind the bar
Wow.
for like 2 hours. And, he just stood back with his arm crossed.
Your wife was the only one here, right?
Well, my wife, there was some other people in here. There was like maybe 3 other people in here that night.
When she was cleaning up, or?
Yeah, she was just getting ready to close here, you know, it was getting closer because I was cooking supper that night. And then there was a guy that was sitting, there was a couple guys at the bar, 2 or 3 guys, whatever, and there was a couple guys sitting at the table, might have been 5 people in here that night. It was getting ready, whatever. There was a guy sitting there with long hair that was sitting at about the 3rd table from the door. And there for about a week or something, a couple weeks, I don't know. He was here all the time, you know? And it was one Friday,
This is not a living person, right?
no.
Okay.
And it was like one Friday, I mean, I pulled up here like at 1:30 because we opened at 2. And I pulled up on phone and you could see him sitting there. And I mean, I walked in and walked right straight to him, like, what's up, man?
Wow.
Like, I mean, what's up, what do you want, or what's going
So he was
on?
pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I just walked right up to him, like, just right there, and you can see it right there on your phone. And like, what's up, man? I mean, what's up, what's going on, what's happening here?
You saw him on your phone, but you didn't see him with your
No.
eyes.
Nope.
Okay.
And it was just like, you know, and then it was just like he was there. I mean, I went and opened up and stuff and started whatever, you know, and it was gone. Yeah.
But you've never felt threatened by any of these?
No.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
been-
feel that way either.
It's been here at night, when we first took this bar over, I mean, it was just kind of down and we was trying to get it rolling again. And I mean, that's when I worked for electric company for like about 30 years. And I've been gone from there about 9 years now. And I mean, there's been times I slept on the pool table. I mean, it gets cold in here at nighttime. Been times at night, I sleep right there by the floor on the fire or whatever. And anyhow, you know, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning, we're shutting down and stuff like that. But at nighttime, I'm like, whatever, at some point in time, you can hear, yeah, you can hear footsteps. But I mean, never, you know, no threats, no nothing like that, ever, just, but you could hear it.
Didn't your wife say that y'all also heard people talking like a group of people?
Yes. You know, and there's been a time that we've been in here at nighttime closing, my sister was here. And Melanie and whatever, and bartender, and like again, it might be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And we're just here, and fixing to go, and the bar still fall over. But you know, it was just never nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Do you put the bar stools up on the counter, or do you just leave them on the
I
floor?
just leave them right there, but we line them up, we'll line them up straight at night.
And they'll be crooked when you come
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
All the
what I was
time.
thinking, too.
I mean, you can just line them up, I guarantee you. And, you know, right now they're not, because they was getting out of here a while ago, but we'll line them up straight. And, you know, they'll be all turned in the mornings or whatever, you know.
They party while you're gone.
Yeah.
They have a good time.
Yeah, it's been time we tug them, you know, put them straight. And every one of them be in sequence, turned just like this. Every one of them, like in a deal. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. Anything else you want to?
I think that's about it.
Okay. So,
Yeah, we did pretty well. I think Robert and I hit most of the main points that was happening in here, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Yeah, so now that we've concluded our walkthrough and heard from the owner of what's been going on, we're going to start the investigation and hopefully get some EVPs and see what we find out. Set up stuff here except for the recorder.
I was gonna set stuff up over here. Is there anybody in here with us tonight? You turned the flashlight on and made the Rem-Pod go off. Can you do it again? Feel free to ask any questions. Whatever comes to mind. Oh, hello. How's it going? You here to play some cards? You here to play dominoes? Alright, you can turn it off now. No? Okay, keep it on. Oh, you almost had to turn it off. Thank you. Why don't you pull up a chair and have a seat? If you want to play dominoes, we have dominoes set up. In the far room, you see them already? How many are here with us tonight? I don't know what that means. You have any questions, Chris? Turn it back off for me. Thank you. Is that what you're trying to get me to do? Slow down my speech? How many spirits are here right now? Yes? Okay. Will you turn it back off for me? No? Please? Alright, now the other one. Why don't you come have a seat next to me? Here. That's your ready and everything. What's your name? Come on. Why don't you touch this red circle right here with the antenna on it? Please? You're playing with everything else over there. Can you turn it back on for us? Or play with the red float?
Can't use too close.
Oh, I don't think it was too close. Was that you?
Yes.
Will you touch the red glowing circle for me again? Thank you. I can turn the flashlight back off now. Thank you. I don't know if it's just me, but what I said. When I said thank you, it flashed like it was saying you're welcome. Like the, you know, like the souls were like, you're welcome. Did you do that on purpose? Well, thank you. Do these lights light up every time you say something? Is there something you'd like to tell us? Do you know the man that owns this bar? He's standing right outside with everybody else. Can you say his name into the glowing box with the red light on it in the middle of the table? Or say it loud enough for all of us to hear you? Do you like the man that owns this bar? Were you friends with him?
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office? Or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.